We are excited to share that myTrietsch has gotten a makeover and is now powered by a new church management platform. To access myTrietsch, you can go to the homepage of our website and see it in our main navigation, or you can go to mytrietsch.org. But the way that you get started in myTrietsch is by creating a new login, which was sent to you in an email from Fellowship One Go. So that's where we're going to start today. If you are watching this video, it is probably because you received an email from Trietsch that says an account has been created for you, a Fellowship One Go account. So let's get started. As I mentioned, in your inbox, you received an email inviting you to log into your account. So go ahead and click that login button and you can enter your username. Your username will be your first name dot last name with no spaces, and it is in that email if we want to take a look at it again. And it also gave you a unique temporary password that you can enter. So I've got my password, I'm entering it in as Beth Tester and logging in. So this is the first thing that you'll see. This is where you can see all of the different options for you to explore. You can give, you can look at your groups, you can look at the church directory, or you can access your personal information. So let's start there with your personal information. So here I can see my information, I can see the contact info that the church has for me. I can change my settings to decide what is visible to who. So with each element of my profile, I can decide, do I want this visible in the church directory, or do I just want my group leaders or my group members to see it? Here you can see all of my family members and how they're connected to me, all of the groups that I'm a part of, and any upcoming schedules that I have according to those groups. You can also, in here, you were given a temporary password. Under account, you can change your password to something more unique to you. So just enter your password, confirm the password, and then click save. And that's all you have to do. You also, in that top right corner, can edit your account. And so right there I have Beth Tester. If I have a preferred name, maybe I prefer to go by Bethany, I can enter that. I can enter my address information. I can add an additional address. I can add a profile picture so that people can see my picture in the directory. Whatever I want to do to adjust the way my information is displayed to the church and to my group members, I can. And you just click save. And here in the giving, we can see Beth hasn't made any contributions to this date, but you can download all your giving statements as well as make a donation. If you click on groups, you will have the option to see all of the groups that you're already a part of or find a group. Right now, we can't find a group, so let's look at the groups we're already a part of. It looks like Beth is in the awesome small group. So in there, she will have the option to click into her small group, see everybody who's participating in the group, and depending on what they allowed to provide, you can see their emails and their phone numbers. Now, if you're the leader of the group, you might see attendance on the left sidebar. So click attendance and click input, and in there you'll see all of the attendance that you've taken. To take attendance for one of your groups, click new session in the top right corner and then choose the group. And then you'll want to choose the date that this group met for you to be able to take attendance for that specific date. In here, you'll be able to mark all as present, mark all as absent, or you can go one by one within your group and mark someone as present or absent. This is a really great way for you to keep up with your groups, see who has attended, see who's missed a few times. Once you click done, it is going to not only populate all of the attendance that you've taken, including the most recent attendance, but it's mapping back to those individual profiles of the people in your group so that they can see their attendance and see the groups that they're a part of. If you need to go in and edit attendance, you can do that too, just by clicking into the attendance that you just took. Mass contact is another very exciting feature for our group leaders where you can email your group much more easily than in the past. So, in my group, I can choose I want to send an email to my awesome small group. And in here, I'll put the subject line. And the subject line for me is just going to be, thanks for coming to class this week. In here, I can write a letter, I can add images, I can change the fonts, I can add links, I can attach files, and I can also choose, do I want this to be personal or do I want this to be a mass email? If I make it personal, I can put the @ and name, comma, with a little note, and then every person in my class that I send this email to will be personalized to them. You see here, you have a few options. You can choose to send it now, or you can schedule it for later, or you can save it as a draft if you're not quite ready to send it yet. This email is ready to send, so I'm going to go ahead and send it to my class, and it then can show a history of all of the emails I've sent, who received them, how many were delivered, and how many were opened. If we go over to my giving, I can give now, or as you can see, I have the statement downloads, and the Give Now takes you to the Give form that you're very familiar with. So I can either sign in with the login that I've just created in Fellowship One Go, or I can set up a recurring gift or one-time gift as I normally would using the Give form with designations. For individuals, any groups or organizations or classes that I'm a part of, I can search for names, numbers, emails of the people that I'm connected with. So that's a really great way to be able to stay in community and in connection with your groups. And then I can go to my dashboard. So right now my dashboard is blank, but something that's really great that I want to do is I actually want to know the birthdays of the people in my awesome small group. So I'm just going to go ahead and name this Awesome Small Group Birthdays. And I'm choosing, I want to see all the birthdays in the next month. And then it'll show me who are all of the people in my small group who have birthdays coming up. You can do the same thing with anniversaries. You can set special milestones, but it's really great as a group leader to be able to recognize the people in your group and keep track of all of the birthdays all in one place. So I hope that you feel comfortable exploring, that you can use this for the directory and to stay connected and to access all of your giving. Everything from your myTrietsch account has been transferred over. Thank you for your patience and your willingness to learn new things as we all go through this big transition together. And as always, if you have any questions, you can always contact us at info@tmumc.org.